Ooh. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Make sure the bell is lit. So y'all be the first one here, my powerful live stream on video. Make sure you check the description box. My links to social medias in there. Also my hashtags. That'd be greatly appreciated. Share this live stream. It's very important. Especially share this. Also, I have PayPal and Super Chat. If you want to donate, feel free. We greatly appreciate it. And also, if you don't have enough to donate, you can always hit the like button. I pull out some stories. You hear the evidence. Women molesting little boys. Check it out. The links is in the chat. So if anybody don't believe it, it's in there. And also, I'm gonna read some stories. And today we will stick to the subject. And and I know it's gonna be some people are shocked, but it's been going on for a long time. Never been talked about. I know I've been talking about it for a minute, and other ones that there's association with the darkness family. So we waiting for some more people to come in, and we're gonna get this going. So, and also I'm gonna have the fellowship live at 7 o'clock tonight. Stuff just about finished. Um, so when I get off, rest up a little bit. Then we gonna have a good old time. I'm gonna have dessert. I created dessert and everything. Basic but a little creative though. So watch out for that tonight too. So hold on for 1 second, please. Let me take some stuff out. So for the fellowship later on, and I'll be right back. I'm back. So I wait for some people to come through. Silks, welcome, Silks. Thanks for coming. Glad you showed up. Little Rock 2517. Thanks for coming. Panel discussion. Anybody that want to get on the panel, let me know. I'll let you know. 'Cause like I said, what I said about 5 minutes ago, the links is right in there. So anybody don't believe me, y'all can check it out. It's right in there. Check it out. Shout out to the LDBC. Stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you. Also, the fellowship live still on. It's going to be at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tonight. Also, I'm gonna have the dessert, so that's gonna be definitely gonna have a panel discussion too. So anybody that wants to join, feel free. I know you want to see the food. Little Rock 2517. Peace to you. Thank you. Hit the like button. Be very much appreciated. Hit the like button, family. Hit the like button. I'm glad everybody's doing all right. Thank you. After I read some stories, I'm gonna let them open up the panel. So anybody want to discuss? Anybody want to say anything? Let me know. And again, 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I will have the fellowship live dinner and dessert. So also watch out for that. Let's wait for some more people to come in, some more family to come in. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna not gonna wait. This one, woman accused of molesting two boys may have second victim. This was posted on August 7th, 2017. This is from Fox um, news station Fox 13 in Tampa, Florida. While defendant Marissa Molly sit in the jail cell, the war around her may be closing on her. 26-year-old accusing of molesting an 11-year-old boy she babysat, then got getting pregnant. That baby is now 3 years old. Source said Molly was a live-in nanny for the boy family for nearly 3 years. After doing that time, detectives say she molested the boy. After the baby was born, source says that the victim, who was then had turned 12 years old, took care of his own child, while Molly would have sex with her boyfriend in another room. An investigator said that abuse doesn't stop with one victim. Attorney Anthony Rickman explained what detectives are doing now. Again, I'm saying this story was back in 2017. This will look at this case to see if she had access to children, what others' children she had contact with, said Rickman. Court records shows there's a second possible victim who was 16 years old at the time. That boy also got Maui pregnant, documents show. A paternity test confirmed he is the father of her second child. And now there's another twist in the case. Sources said that two victims are related by marriage. The boy, the boys was living under the same roof where Mari got pregnant a second time. 16-year-old boy is now 19 and he's fighting for joint custody of the child. But Mari is fighting. She said in court document. She said in court document that he had barely been part of his life since birth. I don't know how this housing and transportation is. The custody case is ongoing, but whether Mari will face more criminal charge has yet to be determined. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to post this um, in the chat. So, what's blazing in sports? What's good, family? What's good? Nobody said underrated is lying. Oh, I forgot. Underrated, the underrated one, the grinder. Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. The grinder reaper. Respect my existence. So, meow meow. How you doing? Welcome to the underrated darkness channel. Never seen you before, but welcome. I'm fine. First time. Well, this the first time. This the first time I know you. I don't, I don't usually let people on that that I rarely know. So, um, when you start coming more, yeah, I don't let people on like that. You know what I mean? Because I really don't know you. I'm not saying that you're a troll or anything, but I gotta protect my channel. You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad you show up here. Appreciate that. Now there's people be saying, "Oh, what about men molest little girls?" Yeah, that happened too. We talk about that too. But it's very rare that people. But there's people refuse to talk about women molest little boys. Like I said, I'm one of the few channels that talk about this, and they are, and I got proof. Look up there, look at the link. I mean, look at the chat. And women need to take up need to do stories on this too. This story, this thing, this document I'm gonna read. This old. This is 1989. This is 30 oh about 30 years ago. So female child perpetrators, children who molest other children. It's by Tom Carvajal Johnson. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the link. Oh, you from UK? That's good. That's good. You from UK. Um, I'm gonna read some of this and then I'm gonna post this. That's good. You from UK. Y'all can go check that out. Give me links. That's Monique Hill right there. What's going on? How you feel? Okay, this from Child Abuse and Neglect, Volume 13, Issue 4, 1989, page 571 to 585, but I'm not gonna read all of it. Extract. Little to know about sexual perpetration by females on young children. This paper describes the sexual perpetrator behavior of 13 female child perpetrators between 4 and 13 years of age. These children was treated in a specifically designed program for child perpetrators, the support program for abuse react kids and parental sparks at Children Institution International, Los Angeles, California. All these girls use force and coercion to gain the complaints of another child or children. Of these child perpetrators, 100 bad has been previously sexually abused. 31 has been physically abused. 85 was molested by family members. 77 of the girls choose a victim in their family. The other three girls had no available family members. The mean age of the first known perpetrators was 9 months. The average age of the victim was 4 years, 4 months. The average number of the victim of these girls, 3.5, with a range of 1 to 15. Girls victimized two more boys than girls. There was a history of sexual, physical, or substance abuse in the family of these children. Hypnosis regarding the genesis of the sexual abusive behavior in these female perpetrators are explained. That's another one. Um, so family, it goes to show that this been going for a long time. Um, and I know that this is not a popular issue in our community, but it should, just as men molest little girls. Even men molest little boys too, but they talk more about that than women molest little boys. And I can say, oh, anybody molest anybody, that is wrong. And I'm gonna put that out there. And we can't run away. We can't run away from this anymore. We cannot be just silent. That some of us as people want us to be. So we gotta have conversation. So so for us as people, we gotta keep our eye on the women. We gotta watch. We gotta listen. We gotta listen. Look at the signs. What they do. That is very important. So let me see anybody come in. Yeah. So anybody that wants to join the panel, feel free. Let me know. It's open up. And trust me, it's not just happening in the United States. It happens all around the world too. It does. So you pull up some more. Arizona teacher allegedly play video class sexual molest boys. Arizona sixth grade teacher allegedly play a video in class and sexual molest boy in back of the room. This is also recent. Posted on March 1st, 2000. This year, more disturbed allegations has been released in the case of Arizona sixth grade teacher Brittany Zamora, 28, who accused of sexually abuse a 13-year-old student. Police alleged that the former teacher played an educational video during one of her classes, according to the newly released document first obtained by the Arizona Republic. While the video played, police had said that Zamora and alleged victims sexually fondled each other in the back of the classroom. Police of Maricopa County, Arizona, has released multiple documents, videos, screenshot this week. Much of the evidence allegedly paints Zamora as a young woman who took advantage of her position as a teacher to sexually victimize the boy. In one police interview, the boy allegedly told investigators that the teacher commented on size of his genitals. Michael, what's going on? According to police interviews, alleged victim to his friends stayed after school at the Las Vegas Academy one day to prepare for a talent show when two boys were alone with Zamora in her classroom, then alleging to police that Zamora began to kiss the 13-year-old and asked his friend to stay in the room to be on the lookout before they had sex. They were just doing it, the friend allegedly told police, according to newly released records. And like I said, this was in March of 2019, not too long ago. It was very uncomfortable. The next day, police say Zamora and the allegedly victim again asked the friend to watch, but he refused. It's like weird how a 27-year-old can like a 30-year-old and do stuff. The friend allegedly told police. It's just crazy. She's not a good person. The Maricopa County Police had also released green screenshots of texts allegedly sent between Zamora and the team. During one exchange, Zamora allegedly asked the team what he was doing, thinking about just sexy stuff. He responded, "Ah, baby," she replied, add heart emojis. "I wish you here with me." And I want to know this. I really want to know what she was married. I want you, I want you, baby. The teen allegedly responded when she can't explicitly again. I want you, I want you too, baby, so bad. She responded, wherever you can, you know I'm down. I want you every day with no time limit. The alleged victim's stepmother told police that she noticed that the boy was acting suspiciously and wanted to shut his door at night. She said she installed a parental monitoring app called Sentry on his phone. The stepmother said that she began to receive alerts about inappropriate texts, so she confronted the boy. He allegedly admitted having sex with Zamara, according to the police report. Relate Arizona teacher accused of sex with a sixth grader allegedly texts him, I want you every day. Samara surrendered her state teaching certificate in December. She continued to be held in Maricopa County Jail on a half a million, no, quarter, 250,000 bond, according to court records. She has been charged with two counts of molestation of a child, one count of furnishing, furnishing harmful material, and nine counts of sexual conduct with a minor. Samara had pleaded not guilty to the charge, it figures. An attorney for Samara did not return people's call for comment. Well, post this one too. Mm. What's up, Mike? How you doing? This is March 1st, 2000 this year. This is sad. That's another story. Yep. And this is this year. I've got two stories that's in this year. Then another story I pulled from YouTube, I found that was like a few years ago. That was like 2015. So there is information in the chat that y'all could actually check out yourselves. And all this is concrete. Michael, you gotta, brother, you understand. They don't want grown men. They want little boys so they can so they could be in charge, so they could dominate them. That's what I always tell mothers. Mothers, the same way you teach your little girls, you gotta teach the little boys too. Zelda Master John, what's going on? Thanks for coming. So anybody that want to get on the panel, let me know. Also, a little later on, 7 o'clock, the fellowship dinner and dessert live is going down. The food just about ready, but I gotta do something else. So that be 7 o'clock tonight. I hope more people that wants to join too. Call Michael. I'm coming, Michael. Gotta fix this. Okay. All right, Mike, I'll send you the link. Watch out for it. How to cook. Thanks for coming. Hit the like button. Also, I have a PayPal.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get this out. I got a PayPal account, also super chat. If y'all want to donate, feel free or not. Hit the like button. What's going on, dog?
Oh man, just chilling like a villain, man.
Don't tell
Man.
me there's that Guinness. Tell me if that's Guinness.
Oh, you know what I'm saying, my brother. This keep black folks out
Ah,
the refrigerator. All
I,
that, man. This is like Ray. You had this in
oh,
the crib, they'll stay away. You know what I'm
um,
saying? You can drink all day. You don't have to worry about nobody in your refrigerator and none of that.
aha. All right, okay. All right, player. All right.
Yeah.
How's good? What's good? What's good with you, family?
Oh man, today I spray painted this football helmet. Then I went fishing. I didn't catch nothing, so I'm kind of upset. It was just a bad spot. I knew I was gonna catch nothing out there. I just wanted to catch some breeze, and it's still a little bit chilly outside. But I got these for later. I'm putting these on the grill. These porterhouses.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like you was talking about, man. We was talking about that the other day, JT. We was talking about that the other day.
Sure
Remember?
did. Yeah, we
And
sure did. Yeah.
and 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 it's rampant. And I kind of understand why, but I just think that it's just readily available for them, and they just feel like you know what I'm saying. I just think they like little kids.
Yeah.
I just think
Yeah.
that like, even with some of these grown ass men, they these motherfuckers just like little kids. I don't even know what the deal about it is. If is it the sweet innocence or is it the the skin because when you're younger your skin is like everything is all nice and tight and everything like that, but when you get older things start to sag and wrinkle a little bit. I don't know what it is, but
I think the way I feel, I think what it is that they figure they can get away. They can get away from it for years, and especially after I'm talking about the women. At the same time, they know they're gonna get away murder, and then at the same time, too, people don't want to deal with this as a system. You got quite a few women judges, so you got a lot of them. They hate men, so everything is gonna be in their favor, and then most of them they just get parole, And at that time, they put them in like lower class sexual offender, so they can go in another state and teach, or sometimes wait
Oh,
a few years and do that.
oh yeah, that's going. Yeah, that's most definitely going to happen. That's most definitely going to happen. It could be another state. It could be another country. But she gonna get a job somewhere else. She gonna be messing with. She ain't gonna learn her lesson. She gonna be doing the same thug thizzle she's doing right now, messing with little kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She gonna be doing the same, just like cops, man. They kill a nigga and go to the next town over and got a job expeditiously.
So when people talk about, oh yeah, it don't happen to men, I say yes, it does. The man they get
Ah,
thrown in jail, everything
but
he get everything take from him, and he be the sex offender for the rest of
at the
his life.
yeah, but at the end of the day, those are just the cases that we know of. You know what I'm saying? How many other students gonna step up and say that? Yeah, she let me hit it. Or how many
A
other
lot,
kids
a whole lot, yeah.
yeah gonna say that? Because if I wouldn't, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't. I would have kept my mouth shut. I wouldn't have stepped up and done that. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have been hypnotized by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid doing grown man things. You know what I'm saying? Laying that wood down and stuff like that. I'm gonna be feeling like a motherfucking king around this bitch, man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I wouldn't, huh?
But see, this is the thing, Mike. You have to understand too. You gotta understand. Later on in life, it's the emotions go get in the way. You're gonna
Oh,
you gonna deal with
look.
that, and you
But
know
that's what I'm saying though. As a kid, I would have been like that, but as a grown man, I'd be like that. That's a wicked woman. I wouldn't have been traumatized or anything about it later on, but I would have been like, that's a wicked woman. And, she needs to be dealt with. Because as a grown man, I'm like, yeah, man, I was doing my thing when I was in the sixth grade. But as a grown man, I wouldn't know what's wrong. But I would be like, somebody needs to do something about that woman. Is she still teaching?
well, that one I read like
No, no,
two.
no, no, no. No, I was just saying, like, if I was to, hit that and then now all of a sudden I'm like, I'm a grown man and all that stuff. I'll be like, damn, is that bitch still cheating?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It makes you think. Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, she doing it to somebody else.
and
Cause she
then
didn't want me as a grown man. She
right, and
wanted
then
me,
and
she wanted,
go ahead, bro.
she wanted me as a little kid. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Shoot, she wicked. She needs to
yeah,
be dealt with.
yeah,
And
and
she,
then
And the thing about it is that's the coldest thing about it is that when are they going to finally make somebody an example? When are they finally going to lay down the hammer on one of these teachers? They do it to the male teachers, but with these female teachers, when is somebody going to set a standard? When is this LGBT or these women groups or these rights groups is going to start telling these cats like, look, there's a problem in this motherfucking place, and we need to make a bill to or something to where there's mandatory sentencing for school teachers and people that's in that type of um, field like that with kids get dealt with.
that ain't gonna never happen. I'm gonna tell you
I'm
why.
just,
That's good, but you asking them, I think you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen that it's gonna be somebody that famous or the law enforcement or juvenile or whatever it is that's gonna happen to their son, and then that's when it's gonna happen. That's when they're gonna like really push it. But right now, it's too convenient. You got even and I gotta say this too. Even men ain't speaking up either. And that's another dynamic that we gotta talk about too. So I'm saying this, yo, people gotta stop saying, oh yeah, he deserved it and stuff like that. Nah, man, it's what's right, it's wrong, man. Can't cause that child become grown, he got to deal with it. What's up, Raphael? and I find that we certain things we don't like to talk about. This we do not like talking about. And then when we talk about it, they want to switch the subject. Nah, and all and that people want don't. I ain't saying the people in the chat. And so I got all the information in the chat. I posted in the chat. So when somebody I'm letting people in the chat. So when people say I don't believe what you're saying and stuff like that, all you need to tell them take whatever this over. Tell them you can take it right straight. You can take them straight to the chat. I mean straight to the thing. It's all information right there. Everything I post. Everything I did, I post. It's right in the chat. So anybody said you this and that, but this is the thing. But Mike, this is the thing about it that whatever it comes about women that molested boys is always changing the subject. Oh, we got to deal with this. Oh, we got to deal with that. Nah, hell with that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's it's just the day and age we live in, man. You know, it's not a subject that's cared about enough, like you said, JT, but by some people, not by all, by some people, it's not a subject that's cared enough. You know, but it goes hand in hand. Like people don't want to do right by these babies. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they are. And then when you have these people, these teachers and stuff like that, all up in, doing some malicious, wicked things like this, it's just like, how do you want to put it? Like some people are like, oh man, that little kid, blah blah blah, blah, he a G and blah 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 blah. You want to glorify it, or do you want to step up and say that something needs to be done? Because it goes on to the other thing about this whole subject is equal rights and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It goes hand in hand with that. Even if I was to get raped by a female, what motherfuckers gonna do? Yeah. They're either gonna laugh at me, or they're gonna be like, nigga, what you crying about? You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff is hand in hand, man. It's malicious though, man. That shit fucking retarded, man.
Yeah, and I understand this too. It's not just happening in the schools. And then this they always want to say, but at least happens. No, it happens everywhere. It happens in the house. It happens in the park. It happens on the ground. It happens everywhere. So we got to stop saying that. I mean, not we, but y'all got to stop. Not y'all, but the ones who saying this happens everywhere. This been going on for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you like this, and I'm gonna tell you, these parents knows what's going on who do not, all right, no, so hold on, let me, and then you got these people, they act like ain't nothing happened, these parents and stuff like that. Like I said before, when it happens to their sons, that's what you're going to hear. I'm telling you. And then they watch, they gonna say, yo, you know what, JT, yo, underrated is right. Yeah, what? I'm telling you.
And another thing, what it is, man, is this how I know that. This how motherfuckers, I was saying that stuff because that's what needs to happen. But I know it's not going to happen no time soon. We're trying to create reform for that. But these grown ass people who continuously to go to the Catholic Church, and when they see that shit burning down over there overseas, they like, oh, we need to do something about this and have this shit paid for. You know what I'm saying? I don't see cats out there saying that that's what the fuck they get. You know what I'm saying? For creating all these statues and all these murals of Jesus and these popes and all these other cats that think they were greater than thou. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a testament. If you want to talk about it's just a testament that, when you're doing wrong, when you harboring fugitives, when you harboring the devil, when you and you acting like that, you know what I'm saying? You down with Jesus, you down with God, and you down with everything. Then all of a sudden, when that shit catch fucking fire, don't nobody want to bring that shit up. The reason why it caught fire during construction. It caught fire for a fucking reason. Caught fire because y'all harboring these wicked, ill people. Handle that shit. We know, everybody know y'all got a problem, and just like these school female teachers, just like these male dudes up in their priests is messing with little boys.
Yeah, we talk about that too, and also, and then also you come join in, and then let's not forget about these pastors too. Be messing with these little boys, and I'm talking about women too. Women pastors is messing with these little boys too, and it's like these men. So people told me, oh, look at the man, the women do it, man. I got when I lived in New York, I got friends, I got peeps. They used to go to church. They say it be these women pastors. When they give them a hug, they slick their hand and start touching their thing and all like that.
Oh, wait, the first thing gonna say, oh, she married. It's easy. It's easier for her to slide through the cracks and all that stuff and do that type of thing because people wouldn't think they'd do it, just like the males. It's easy. It's easy to slide between the cracks and stuff like that, man. But man, that's some man. Yeah, man. When your church catch fire, that should be an omen right there. Yeah, that's something ain't right.
That's cool. Let me get Loso in it. What's up, Loso? What's up, my G? Thank you.
I'm doing all right. It ain't much, but my dog, I love you. You my dog. And I try to do as best as I can if I can help anybody. You already know that you my brother from a different mother, so that ain't even nothing. God bless you, by the way. God bless the brother in the panel. God bless everybody in the chat, kings and queens. You know what, JT? Sorry that I haven't been, all the lives that you've been doing and everybody else been doing.
Don't even come at me like that. No.
I just want to explain myself before I get to the topic. I've been going to protests about the police brutality situation, getting people together and,
Hold up, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. On the front line. That's what I'm talking about, homie.
Just seeing how the parents of this young man, everything that they going through, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy as hell that me and my family and so many supporters were there for the family of this young man and the families of the other young mans that were, harassed by the police and everything. We trying everything in our power for these police officers to get fired or even get arrested. So y'all keep y'all boy in prayers for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up more about that tonight too on the fellowship thing because I forgot to tell you this. When I did some shopping, it was these two cops was like came in.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so they looked at me. I looked at them. I see you shopping. Yeah, I'm shopping. And I'm gonna tell you how some of our people they are so coonitis. Got the nerve to say you need to listen. Listen, I ain't listening to none because I ain't committed no crime.
Exactly.
Black man shot. Cause black man shot for his family.
Wow.
No,
wow.
No, you can't.
Right? Wow.
So I paid my thing, and I said, look, maybe we just look at man. Nah. Your profile, and I said, yo, could black man take the bus? Had a good day. And you know what the people had said? They got the nerve and say, you could have got shot. And I know if I would have got shot, y'all would have turned your head from me. And you talking about being pissed? I had guns. I had guns pointed in my head, my balls, and all that. That's nothing new to me. And I know when people say that, they say, "Damn, anyway, you have to say it like that. When you immune, you get immune to shit." So I'm not afraid of gun pointing in my head and stuff. It's just the principal thing is that when with incidents that I know y'all gonna get to that is what I'm talking about. But I have to say this: it's not enough goddamn man willing to talk about it. I don't want to hear about take precaution. I don't want to hear about maybe you got to react a certain way. I act accordingly mature and I still got profile. And then there are still people out there, you know, they still don't want to do nothing. And that is the goddamn problem.
You know, what really got me, man, and that's why I'm so fucking pissed off, bro, because I know what it is to be brutalized by police, just like a lot of you know. 2 of my uncles were killed by police, 2 of my Jamaican uncles, blood uncles. You know, they were killed by police, you feel me? So it was how his nieces and his nephews were crying for justice. Michael, my dog that's on the panel, and JT, if y'all was there, y'all would have been pissed the fuck off too. Y'all probably would have smashed some heads by the way that we were all feeling in there. You feel me? But I love the way that everybody behaved. Ain't nobody back down. Ain't nobody say, oh no, I'm finna leave from here. Ain't nobody left until the family left. Everything that the family required for us to do, we did out of respect. And you absolutely right. I don't want to hear, oh no, take precaution. Oh, let's pray. Oh, they just killed 3 more black brothers this week in Florida along with police brutality. 3 more. And you know what they talking about? Oh, y'all go to church and pray. Things are gonna, man, fuck that. It's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to stand up for our cultures, our peoples, blacks, Latins, and my Latin peoples. Y'all need to get with the program too. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But go ahead, Michael and JT, so we can get back to the topic. And thank y'all so much for the support, for real.
Yeah, go.
Oh, thanks, man.
Get into it right now. Let's go.
I mean, I put it like this, man. It's like time and time again when we get real live dudes ready to ride or ready to do certain things or move or just moving in a certain way, a positive way, like trying to do things for themselves and stuff like that. All of a sudden we get is rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. And then after that, we get a whole bunch of people that's you know plastering the deceased person's face on their profile pictures, acting like they love the person, acting like they love the person's music, acting like they knew about the person. But at the end of the day, they all refuse to do what's right in their life. You don't have to do what's right by the person that just died, but you still refuse to do right by your life. You know what I'm saying? I still see people talking about petty stuff on the internet and stuff like that. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But if you knew a dude, talking about the recent one, Nipsey Hussle, if you knew him, or you knew of him, or you liked his music, or you liked what he was doing in his life, and you acting like you sincere about it, like you about to do something, and you don't do nothing. You're doing the same shit. You still listening to Love and Hip Hop. You still watching that. You still giving these dudes that can't rap likes.
You know what?
Album and stuff like that.
Michael, let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick, Michael.
Go ahead.
You know, I hear your inspiration and passion, and I want to thank you for that. Because just the same way you speaking, this a beautiful, amazing person was the one that encouraged me to go out there and do this. Well, this is my mother right here. Say hi, Mom. That's Mom right there, you know. So I just want to let y'all know, Michael, keep that embrace. Embrace that. You talking like that, you're not only gonna enlighten people up, you're gonna bring people to more attention and to more knowledge and wisdom. So thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, bro.
Let's get back to the subject.
But hold up though, man. Don't tell me you in the kitchen over there stealing food because your mom cooking.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah.
But Loso, you see the title. What? How do you feel? We got to get back to the subject.
All right, we get back to
I'm gonna be honest with you, JT. You already know that me and you were victims of this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gave us a hand. Nobody helped us. Nobody cared to feel our pain. Me as a kid going through that, it was so hard because there were certain people that I wanted to tell, but I did told other certain people, as you know, some of the communities and even in church, I even told some people they turned their backs on me. They didn't care to listen to me. They gave their backs because they felt that it was funny that a woman. That's after, you know, my father did what he did to me. But then I was also raped by one of my step cousins as well. And they looked at me and they laughed at me like I was stupid. Like, you know, oh, you're going to let a woman do that to you? Quack, 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 quack. So every time I brought up the subject or I brought up the matter, they would just ignore me and walk away from me. Like they didn't want to hear it. So I'm telling all my brothers and sisters right now that are listening to this live video, JT is saying the truth. Why the fuck every time we talk about young boys and young men being raped, everybody want to scatter and run away? And that's a goddamn shame. Y'all should be appreciative that you got brothers that are willing to talk about situations like this, and they need to be expressed and they need to be acknowledged. Go ahead, JT.
And you know what, Loso? And you my witness too. And people gonna say, "Oh, you was talking about little boys." Yo, we talk about little girls. We talking about fathers that molest little boys. We talk about all that. We break it down. So I don't want to hear it no more. We gonna stick with it. Even we even talk about grown men rape little girls. We go in and that, and we said that is wrong. And then anybody do it to a little girl, I'm stepping to them. It's going to be problems. But why can't I be little boys? Why?
You know, and the thing is too, and I want Michael's input, JT. I want your input, just like I want the chat's input on this. Let me just say this. You know what I find even more funny? When it happens to somebody else, they don't really worry about it because it ain't happened to their seed. But when it happens to their kids, now they want everybody to give a fuck. It's vice versa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said that too. Remember, I said that, Mike, a few minutes. I said it. You know, it's going to take somebody in political or entertainment happen to their kids. And I'm talking about little boys that's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to happen. And you know they're going to say, yo, I didn't hear that. Hey, you heard it from us. We called it.
yeah.
And these men and these fucking men, your fathers, you're full of shit. You're a bunch of punks.
You know what? I just spoke to my son, you know, my stepson. You know, JT, I was just with him about a week and a half ago. And I spoke to my son and he asked me something that I don't think I ever will forget. He asked me, Dad, why you never told me what happened to you? I said, because I never wanted it to reflect on you. But he said something that it just caught my attention. He said, how would you want me to be ready when you don't even talk to me about things of this nature? I just had a 15-year-old kid school me on something that I should be talking to my kids about more. So that right there just made me compelled to sit down with my son on the phone and talk for 30 minutes to an hour about situations like this. And I think every parent, if you are a good parent, you should be able to sit your kids down and aware and prepare your kids for situations like this.
Yeah. And at the same time, and I've said mothers and fathers, the same way, and I keep repeating this, the same way that you prepare your little girls, you got to prepare them little boys. You got to prepare them. Because these women is working under that they could do what they want. And you not preparing them, you're going to see if they life, when they get older, they cannot function. You gotta prepare for signs. See, that's what happened to me. See, I ain't gonna say that, but they prepared for me, despite it happening to me. But I tended to help. I was helping others to know the signs that I did that it was for me, and so for me, it's like and so you understand what I'm saying, Lo, so that they are evidence. It's in the chat. If you don't believe, I ain't talking the ones in the chat. Oh, listen, one listen outside. I posted in the chat. Y'all want y'all to go and see. So in case y'all say, oh, we ain't there, you just make things up. It's in the chat. Everything that I read is in the damn chat. Have a discussion. Have a workshop on it. And I'm being honest, and I'm gonna tell you. So if people come in underrated, you have to. They ain't no understand. I'm not trying to understand nothing. The same way that y'all
ain't no understanding
little girl. Hold, let me get this out. The same way y'all want me to, same way you want us to fight for these little girls. Damn it, fight for these damn little boys. Fight. But I want to fight for little girls too. Damn it, fight for the little boy. If you're not, mama gonna come for you.
Yeah, it's not just about that, man, because I ain't gonna put my business out there like, what I'm saying, because it's my business, but I dealt with mine, man, and I already, accepted it and all that stuff. It ain't no ill will towards nobody and stuff like that, but it didn't affect me. Nah, not as a grown man. Affect me as a kid? Nah, not as a kid. But what I say is that, as men or boys and stuff like that, we always look differently than girls and women as far as the things that we could take in life and all that stuff. And it's just not about the people that choose not to talk about it. It's getting society on board as far as realizing that this is a problem that can possibly, hinder people's way of life. Now, as far as it can hinder them as far as future relationships, and all sorts of things, human interaction and stuff like that. And that's what people fail to realize about it, because, R. Kelly was touched, Lil Wayne, a lot of these characters out there that rap and stuff like that, they were touched. And then when you start looking at everybody that was touched, they have something wrong with them, whether or not if we can see it or not, but there is something wrong with them about what happened. But us as being boys and men and all that stuff, we supposed to think that automatically that we won't be affected, and then it being glorified. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually treating it how it is supposed to be. It's right no matter what. How you take it. It's right and it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, like the parents entrusted you into taking care of the kids and doing what's right by these kids, but you end up fucking them, literally.
And taking, but you know what? I would say this, Loso, you there? I'm waiting for some people. Oh, okay. Loso, you there?
I'm right here. My bad. I had to go get my ass straight because I gotta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Gotta get my broccoli. I gotta get my broccoli on.
Yeah. Well. I got some drinking broccoli when the fellowship line started.
Well, you know what? I want to say this to all the kids, the young boys, the teenagers, even adults as males that have been raped. My heart goes out to you. It's not fun. Your life is different. You look at aspects and positions very differently. It's like you don't even trust the man or the woman that tells you to not trust nobody. You don't even trust that person when that happens to you. You don't trust your surroundings. You don't trust your environment. You don't trust anything that tells you that they're ethical, that they're professionals, that they're good people, because the way that you was violated, the way that you was disrespected makes you feel uncomfortable around everybody. Most of the time, you even feel uncomfortable in your own skin because you're trying to realize, why did this happen to me? Why did I deserve this? And you just got sick individuals and people like that like to hurt kids and endanger kids and be pervs to kids in that matter. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you straight up. If any of mine comes, my son, my niece, my nephew, my goddaughter, and they tell me that happened to them, JT and Michael and Chad, I'm going to jail for the rest of my fucking life. Do you understand me? No child deserves that shit, man. No child. And for us men to be talking about this, and Michael, I salute you, because at least even though you keep your business to yourself, you still have an input and an intake of how you feel about this. You know what I'm saying? This type of stories or what happens to kids when they go through that. So I just want to tell everybody on the chat, Silk, thank you for saying that my mom is beautiful. I know she's very beautiful. And secondly, I just want to let the chat know, don't run for these type of situations. Don't run when we want to discuss topics at this nature. You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't mean to cut you off, bro, G, but they are running. That's the problem.
You know, so I'm
being honest. I mean, Silk, she came up here, you know, often, but where everybody at? Michael, he came up here. Where everybody at? But I guarantee if we talking about men molested girls, I guarantee people be up here.
It's sad, bro. And you know what? I want the chat to stick with the topic, just like you said. You know what I'm saying? I want the chat to ask questions. Chat, get into it. If it ever happened to you, what happened to a loved one, what is happening to somebody right now, let it be known. Let's, get help or get this person out of that problem. And especially when you're talking about little boys and little girls, if you know someone that is dealing with this, please get them out the way. Man, for real.
Understand that, Maloso. I'm saying we talk about little girls. You know what I'm saying? These little boys, when it comes to little boys, they don't care, man.
And you absolutely right. They don't care.
Let's call it as it is. Like I said, again, so I'm gonna get you on. So I'm gonna get you on. Come on, Loso. Look how many times we talk about this, Loso. Come on.
Yes, we do. We talk about this more than anybody else out there in the YouTube community. Yes, we do.
And we talk about men molested little boy. We talk about everybody molested. But when it comes to little boys,
no. JT, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, nah, I was whistle. But y'all, it's always a whistle. It's always like that. But at the same time, y'all don't want me to say, yo, don't say nothing, JT. Why are you saying this? Why are the other people saying that? I don't want to hear this. Listen, man. Look, listen, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna get you on. Man.
I put it like this, man. I'm turning the sink off. I'm over here sanding this chin strap real quick before I spray paint it, so I don't have to buy another one for my teammate. The way I kind of put it is, man, I put it like this, man. It's like it's like damn, because I ain't. People need to understand this, is that you gotta teach your boys and the girls the same way to watch out for these predators out here. Whether or not it's somebody in the school, a relative, or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They got to teach them all this. If you teach them, you can teach them the same way and get the same results. That, hey, this is not cool. Because if your teacher or this person is doing this, they're not doing it because they love you. They're doing it because you are in a vulnerable state and they're trying to take advantage of you. You see what I'm saying? And that's what needs to be said about it, man, because the easiest way to get somebody is through acquaintances and stuff like that, because automatically through the acquaintances, like they're validated as being a good person or a trustworthy person or being in the reconnaissance of, watching somebody while somebody else is gone. So that's the thing that people need to understand is that it's going, like you said, JT, it's all fun and games until it's your fucking son.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all fun and games. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen from a cousin, an auntie, a second cousin, a third cousin. You know what I'm saying? It can happen from a school teacher, evangelist up in the church. It can happen from a female coach, a whole bunch of people. But the whole thing about it is, are you explaining to them properly that, hey, look, in life, everything ain't what you see. You might think that it's cool because it feel good, because or you feel like you're included into something, or you might feel like you're an adult, but it ain't. Because when you become an adult, you're going to realize that that person is wicked. That person could have gave you all kind of STDs. You could have got that person pregnant. That person could have got you pregnant, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And not all STDs is curable. You know what I'm saying? So some of the motherfuckers you got to live with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and go more on your point. And some of these women be molesting little boys. They be passing the disease to them. They don't have an immune system to really fight it. But let's talk about that.
They're about to get involved. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, it sounds heartless, but when these school teachers now, man, they ain't playing. I mean, the thing about it the most is that when something keeps happening and the frequency of it happening doesn't drop lower, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's more than the problem. It's more than the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the problem. It's not a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's premeditated on their part. It's not a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Them little boys ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? And then them teachers, if they wanted some D, they can go to their local bar and says, "Hey, everybody, who wants some D?" And then get some. They'd be like, "No, not you, but he looks strapping. You like a strapping young lad. Come on, let's go. Back to your crib or mine." But they just choose to fuck little boys in the janitor's closet, having the homie as the lookout. And the homie don't get none, so the homie mad like, damn. And they talking back and forth like what the homie is doing is cool, but the homie don't realize that he's getting taken advantage of. He's being raped. I don't know, man.
You know what? I'm finna get my statement on this one. You feel me? And I feel every man, if you ever been through that, you're gonna hate a lot of the things that you're gonna grow up to see when you go through that type of experience or that type of acknowledgement. And that's why I think that so many different young men, when they grow up to that environment, A lot of them turn out to the left-hand side because they can't trust nobody on the right. You understand what I'm saying? And you and the family are going to be dysfunctional in a lot of ways because once you start seeing people acting phony to what you've been through, you know, you yourself feel that you just got to do it on your own. You feel me? Like you don't need nobody to help you. And along the line, a lot of men fall for a lot of things that they ain't supposed to be falling for. You feel me? I'm going to tell you something, me, myself, and I, based on a true story. When that happened to me, I turned into a womanizer. I turned into a hoe. I wanted as much woman as possible because that killed what the fuck I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I'm in the studio or, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, smoking, reading, acknowledging my brain. That takes me away from that. But when I go to sleep and I have nightmares about this shit and how this man used to disrespect me, my nigga, my own father, dog. You know what I'm saying? My own old boy, my nigga. And to do what he did to me. And if I go through the details, I bet you I'll make people cry, bro, because that son of a bitch was just sick, bro. He got 60 years in prison now. My sister put his ass in prison for what he did to me. You feel me? But you see, this is the thing that really pisses me off. I wasn't the only victim, dog.
Damn.
This motherfucker had 12 other victims through his life. And the people that he did that to, the kids, the young men that he did that to, they felt more sorry for me or what I felt for them. We all sat there and watched this man get 60 years. My sister couldn't take it no more. That was it.
But see, you at least you got locked up.
My shouts out to you, homie, man.
I'm happy with that, but
your sister for doing
why did he get
right.
locked up? This person on the run.
Niggas gotta go, man. Like for real. Like I had the person that got me, you know, they didn't call me up or nothing like that. They hit me up on Facebook and was like, I was wrong as a woman to do what I did to you as a child and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. And I wasn't even mad about it because I already made my peace with it that she a nasty bitch.
Exactly. You know I feel you. Yeah.
I already made my peace with it and everything like that. I just told her, it was like, look, like, I still love you and everything, but blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. But I don't know if she was drunk when she said it or that's the case may be, but I didn't even want to talk about it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to explain nothing about it. I just wanted it gone. And It's already been gone. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, sit up over here and talk to her about how she was wrong for what she did. Why I'm thinking that, she hit me off the blue. Maybe she drunk because she didn't call me. She was texting. You know what I'm saying? So, I just chopped it. I've been chopped it up as a loss. Like, remember that? I hate to say it, but remember Dave Chappelle made that joke about niggas being raped? And he was like, well, nigga, you might as well suck it up. Because Dave Chappelle was real. Oh, I was about to say that's a cat in my yard. I thought it was something else. Dave Chappelle was real about it. Like, they don't care. They don't care if niggas get raped by a female or a male. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But let that be a female and let it be a male or a woman, then all of a sudden it's a woe is me. It's not to diminish what happened, but what I'm saying is that it's not taken seriously like it should. And it's a shame.
Yeah, it really is. And see, and that's the thing about it, that when it comes to little boys, like I said again, it's like they trying to always find a way. They talk about the subject, but they're within a few minutes, they always try to find a way to change it. And it's always find a way to make it convenient for them. No, convenience is over. Because what happened to me, I trying to find justice in it, and I still ain't get no justice. But like I said, I have to go on. So, and it's bad enough. You said I can't be no victim no more, and I was a legit victim. But There's actually men actually commit suicide over this.
Check this out, JT. You know how big of a topic this is that you putting out right now? And it's a good thing you putting out right now. I'm gonna put it like this. Right now, and I stay in Saginaw, Michigan. I can go out right now, right here, if I was a predator, and I could find all kind of little boys, turn their ass out, have them smacking the wig on at 18, 20 years old, and trick them out to making them believe they don't even know who the fuck they are. And it's becoming more rapid. Each day, I turn around, I keep seeing more little black boys, wearing wigs, wearing dresses, with no makeup, wearing heels, over and over and over again. And don't nobody see the realization that there's some type of trauma in their life for them to do that.
Let me break it down real quick, my G. Let me break it down real quick, Michael. This is before even so-called we became free as slaves or whatever the fuck you want to call it. There used to be something that used to be called Black Tuesday and Black Sunday. And what they used to do, they used to grab two boys, one red and one real dark skin. And they used to paint them, one in white and one in gold. Real paint. And what they do, they will get the slave masters and they will buy them off as a discount. And what the Freemasonry and the elites will do is do everything imaginable that you can think of and just leave them dead on the field once they dropped. This has been going on since the 1800s. And that's why every time they have this Black Friday bullshit that they have, I don't support that shit. Because that's supporting history of how they used to sell our young boys and rape them, torture them, beat them up and kill them and leave them in the field. There ain't no motherfucking way. So I think a lot of people need to wake up and also read their history and study their motherfucking ancestry past because, bruh, little boys have been going through this since fucking ancestry times, through churches, Catholic churches, and you name it, every religion you could probably fucking think of. So this is some bullshit that every time we talk about a young boy, it seems to be a problem. Oh no, we can't do nothing about it. Or just write a report. Or just sign the affidavit. Or just call back within the next week. Oh no, we can't do none of that, man. Fuck that shit. A young boy that gets raped and molested has the same motherfucking right as an adult to say what the fuck he been through and be respected for this. You feel me? But you know what? We don't. We get pushed to the side like a fucking outcast and left there to suffer the consequences, but then a bitch want to get mad when that child turns out to be a beast or something else worse. Y'all feel where I'm coming from when I say this shit?
I understand.
You're right.
And you know what, y'all, I don't want to hear that wherever it comes up to, let's talk about it we have to understand about boys and girls. No. Little boys. We got to stop substituting conversation. No. Stick to the doggone subject. Our little boys getting raped by women. And at times, men. But I stick to women, but you know what I'm talking about. Those you know what I'm talking about. So I tell you. But that's the problem. And they getting away with murder. I don't want to hear no boys or no more. No. Done. Yo, Mike.
Like my man said, like if it was one of his, then he did something about it, then all of a sudden people are gonna be looking at him like he the problem. But he not. It's an everlasting problem that not only did society make it a problem, but they harboring them. We can't say that we from everything that we said, from everything that we see, we cannot say that these school teachers and these people are being harbored. They being harbored. You know what I'm saying? These people are allowing them to do this because not only that, they know that they're going to, first of all, get either probation or not a lot of time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you one of these school teachers hit one little boy up, what they going to get? One of these dudes hit up one little boy up, what they going to get? That's the thing. They know they're harboring them.
And most of the time, at times, they get off.
And so this is what we need to do. If y'all out there voting on them local elections for mayor and sheriff and stuff like that, if you're doing that, if you have enough time to do that, you should have enough time to go to your fucking city hall and speak your piece about this subject. It ain't just got to be about little boys. It can be about little girls too. That something has to be done if a teacher does this type of thing.
But we always talk about little girls.
Hold on. No. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter. Both sides of the spectrum, because I don't want to leave the other side out.
No, but we always talk about. I'm not. No, you understand what I'm saying?
No. I understand what you're saying.
I gotta say this because that's confusion right there. Because we always talk about little girls.
No, JT, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, JT. What I was saying, JT, I don't want you to go up there and just say little boys. I want you to add that little extra insert about the other side too. Because I don't want nobody feeling. Wait a minute. I don't want nobody feeling left out. Because when you go up in there and do that, that county or that state might not have no statutes.
See, that's what we at right now. Because when they talking about little girls, they never mention little boys.
Yeah, the main subject is little boys. But byproduct of that is going to be the little girls because that state or that city or whatever might not have no statute even for little girls.
Okay. Listen, I'm talking from personal experience.
Look, in Ohio, I could go to Ohio right now and break down a 16-year-old and it'd be legal. Can't nobody do nothing about it. Disgusting.
I understand what you're saying, but like I said, I've been at this for a very long time. So what I'm saying, I know.
Bad, man. I'm gonna stick to what you're talking about. Then if you got enough time to do that, take your ass down there, the city hall, and speak your piece. When they be having
I'm telling you for personal experience. I've been there, done that. But
what I'm saying is, JT, is that it has to be on a frequency. I don't even know why I threw away this spray can bottle. It has to be on a bigger frequency. Hold on. I'm on the phone. Homie. It got to be on a bigger frequency, and then not only that, as long as it say Toyota, that's the right one. I think it's the right one. Not only that, especially like if you videotaped it and put it online, and then how the reaction of them cats up in there is. Like they don't give a fuck what the fuck they talking about and stuff like that. The main thing with them cats up in City Hall is them fucking cameras. Once them cameras get on their ass, and you talking about something real like that, it's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game because then they know that other people was watching, and then they're gonna be like, damn, you know what? Maybe if I don't do something about this, now it's on tape. It's all on YouTube and people locking it, and now it's become viral, or it could become viral. What's going to happen with me when I go for re-election the next year? You see what I'm saying?
I got you. God damn, what the?
I ain't trying to be away from the discussion, but this brings
No,
me
no, no,
just
no, no, no,
this
no, no.
this just brings back too many memories. You know what I'm saying? Discussions like this break me down because personal experience. You know what I'm saying? And some of my cousins been through it. You know what I'm saying? And even some of my male cousins and even some of my uncles been through this. So it's uncomfortable, but I know at the same time, you know what I'm saying. It's something that if I vent it out, I'll be all right. You feel me? I,
It's
I'm
uncomfortable to set this up.
just trying to just stay strong, bro. Besides, when I hear things like that, you know what I'm saying. It's like it irritates me because for a lot of people who don't know what that feels like, man, that is the most worst feeling you can ever feel. You know what I'm saying? Just being violated in that fucking way. And you being a young little boy, not knowing what the fuck to do, what the fuck is going on. Did you saw that right or wrong? Not knowing all that killed your conscience. Suicide came into play. You didn't felt right. You didn't feel like you belong in the world. I mean, bro, sometimes I contemplated on suicide. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for my mother twice, I don't think I would have been here today. You feel me?
And
Then my son that was born. So
and go more Loso and Loso, you could vouch for this. Picture you every day. Every day you wish that day be over. You be like a damn zombie. You cannot wait that the night is over. And picture you go through this every goddamn day. And while at the same time there's no justice happen. While the wind is blowing, you can't even feel the fucking wind. You just want the day to be over. Then you got to get up again because you don't want to get up and deal with it. But you know, I got to deal with this. But picture you have to go through this for years. Not telling that you haven't told your family because you don't want to put your family in certain because you don't want nothing to get locked up and hold that in, but you trying to go to the system that I know they ain't gonna help me all that much because I already know how the system is because I learned that early anyway. And then all of a sudden the system don't want to know you, but some of your people in your own community has turned their back on you. Actually turning back on you. Black men and black women. So you gotta, that's another layer. You gotta deal with it. See what got me over is my spirituality. I believe in God. I was doing witness and everything. I'm enacted right now, and also the love for our people. And I understand the history and I understand the system. That got me over. Because I said, no, she cannot win no more. This system cannot beat me no more. I tried. So I had to change that. But what about the other boys that they tried? What happened to them? So when I was going through, I said, I can become an advocate for them too. So understand this. I've been at this almost 40, little over 40 years plus. So there's some people probably think, and also, you know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some people think, oh, you sound a certain way. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm supposed to understand how you feel? That you don't want to fight for little boys? I'm supposed to cut out my tone that I'm trying to tell you what happened and how the system works, and you turn your head away from me? And this cycle keep on going and going and going and going and going. Like I said, when it becomes little girl, I guarantee if we talk about little girls, and rightfully so, I agree. I'll be the first one to say any woman or man molest a little girl, they need to get it too. So I'm putting it out there. They need to get it too. I guarantee it. I bet you be more people on the panel. And tell me if I ain't right or wrong.
You know what? It's like I said, there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to, really put their story out there. It's not only because of fear. It has to do with them feeling ashamed and what people think about them. But you know what? Shit. I feel like if it was done to me, imagine how many other little boys is being done to as we speak right now.
Right this minute.
Right this motherfucking second.
Yep.
Do you understand? And I'm not only talking about the United States. I'm talking about Africa. I'm talking about Brazil. I'm talking about Panama, Nicaragua, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the western part of Africa. Man, come on, dog. It goes beyond measures when it comes to these type of cases. But they're never brought up because these sick individuals that pay billions of dollars to keep it on the hush don't want it live, don't want it to be noticed, don't want it to be seen. So the little Mr. Jelly Bean or Mr. Jimmy Bean, whatever you want to call this motherfucker, protects the constitution of little boys and even little girls being raped. Sick motherfuckers. Ugh, man, just talking about this shit, it makes me feel gross, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's 100, bro. Go ahead, JT, man.
I ain't mean to bring it up like that. It's just that today, I was thinking about it, and then also I seen news on the internet. I trying to get that story too, but I remember what link it was. So I said I'm gonna do a story about it, and then I had some other stories that is in the link. Everything we talk about is in the link. I mean, in the chat. So y'all can go by and look it for yourself, and all that what we talking about, it is true. And I'm gonna end this in a few minutes because I got some special for the family tonight.
Nah, you ain't about to end nothing, man. You finished when I tell you finished. I'm just joking.
That's sticking your ass, mom. You funny. This mother. Now, but I'm saying that it's on 7:00. I'm gonna have some good for the family. Plus, also dessert. I created another dessert. It's simple, but it's gonna be effective. So
hey man, you running from me, bro?
What you say? What happened? Monique, that's Monique Hill right there. What's going on, sis? What's going on? How you feel? And Silk's trying to get on. She has some technical difficulty, and I always want to thank Silk's that she always was right there. Muhammad's the one. He didn't come on because I understand he don't have that many familiar, but he's listening. That's good. Raining Woman, thanks for being here. I got to salute Raphael, as always. Thanks for being here. Beverly Palmer, thanks for being here. Diane DeBoer, thanks for being here. Oh, everybody come back. Little Kim, you know who you are. Thanks for being here. I said Raphael. I say it again, Raphael. Thanks for being here, Raphael. I try to look for your email. I can't find it. So you have to give it to me again. Let me see. Anybody that I miss? Oh, Loso, thanks for being here. As always, thanks for participating. And Michael, stop being here. Thanks for being here too. And this is the conversation we got to continue. And it cannot be just us. It's got to be more people that is willing. But you got to be strong. See, I want people to understand. You got to be strong. You got to be built to do this. You cannot be no half-ass when you talk about topics like this. You got to stand firm. Because people going to try to spin you around, not talk about it. Oh, and they're going to try to bring their own negative line on it. You cannot let it happen. So like I said, 7:00 tonight. I said between 7:00 and 7:30. I said between 7 and 7:30. Most likely it's gonna be 7:00. It depends because I forgot I had to get some more things done and everything, and for the family, for the food. So I forgot I gotta do something else. But if y'all see I switched to 7:30, that means that I gotta do something else. Make sure the everything come out right and everything. But so far it's 7 o'clock. Okay. But but like I said, I did post the stories in the chat. So wherever this live is finished processing, I want y'all to go back and read it and listen to it and everything. And so y'all get a full grasp of it. I think that is very important. Get a full grasp of it. You know? Hold on, fam. Hold on. I'll be right back. Also, keep on talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a real serious topic. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I don't expect no sympathy. Oh my God, Lord, so I'm sorry for what happened to you. I don't expect none of that. Only thing I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you just know somebody that is dealing with this type of situation, who is caught up in a situation like this, get them out of there. Help them. Find a way for this person, for this little child or senior or junior or middle. It doesn't matter. You feel me? That is the most horrible thing that anybody can go through as a child, especially as a little boy. It is the most terrible shit that you can think of. I don't want no glamour for this. I don't want no hands clapping for this. Fuck all that. You understand? It ain't even about that. Right now, as we speak, there's probably hundreds of thousands of little boys right now being molested and raped. So you see, the topic and the damage has already been done, and it's continuously being done. And if you look at it, it's just the world that is being sold to us, and us as the buyers and even the slaves of this game. Look at the elements of our little boys now. They're growing up being too feminist, and they're growing up thinking that everything that is tight is all right. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a propaganda, just another sale, just to get another dollar out the brother and the sister pocket. But at the same time, your child is being molested. Your child is being blossomed by these sick individuals. And I'm talking about the young boys, especially the young little boys. Don't take this shit for granted. You understand? Because the more you take this for granted, your child is going through horrific times. And probably your child or anybody that is related to you, that's blood, is trying to say something, but just can't because they're terrified. Be careful of your surroundings with their surroundings. You understand? I'm just trying to just let y'all know it can happen to anybody. Don't take this shit for a joke. This shit is real. Go ahead, JT.
Yeah, thanks a lot. But at the same time too, the things that Loso is talking about and everything, and women of the past, thanks for coming. There's gonna be people that refuse to understand, and you understand that too. And again, like I said, so far I'm definitely gonna have the dinner and dessert fellowship tonight. I'm looking for people to get on the panel and to talk. So I'm looking for you, women of the past. Want you to come back 7 o'clock. So far it's gonna be 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. But if not, I might put it 7:30 because I have to take care of something else. So I say between 7 o'clock or 7:30. I believe it like that. But I just left it on 7 o'clock. And we got to learn to listen to all message. We have to understand that whatever happened with these little boys is not going nowhere. Just like these little girls, it's not going nowhere. And we have to understand also there are women.
Hey, JT, I gotta call it. My son's calling me, but I'll make sure I be at your 7:30 live. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and go handle this. God bless you and God bless everybody.
Between 7 o'clock, 7:30 though, so.
Yes, I'll be there, man. God bless you. I gotta go handle this.
Okay.
All right, bless.
Bless. Okay, so and then also women got standards too. Women molest little girls too. Talk about that too. And so we got our work cut out for us to keep on pushing. No, I know there's some people want some of us to give up. I'm not giving up. This is the problem in our community. Also, it's a problem throughout humanity too. It really is. Um, but I just want to be the voice to the voiceless ones. You know, little boys does exist too. That was at one time. We want our voice to be heard. Mm. Yeah. Women of the past, yeah. And and I urge women, you gotta speak up to this. You gotta stand firm with this. Cannot gotta stop saying that these boys, nothing don't happen to these little boys. It does. And there's cat. And the one that and I feel like this, if you feel that little boys is part of the voiceless ones, gotta fight for that. Yeah, I know people gonna say you're supposed to love everybody. You're supposed to fight for this and fight for that. Don't tell me how to talk. Don't tell me how to don't tell me how to speak the true narrative. Stop. That's not working either. The same way society, you love little girls, you love little boys too. That's what I'm saying. Sisters have to take on this conversation, and you got to be more serious to take this on too, because it could be draining. I know, but I want to keep at it. I gotta keep at it. Oh, you know, I want to carry that baton. Been carrying this for a long time, and I don't mind carrying the baton. I don't mind carry it. I always say that we have to be willing to take on all issues that happen. We cannot pick and choose. Now, some of us is doing. Now, the ones inside the chat, not talking about y'all because I know what y'all represent. So definitely ain't talking y'all. But I wish that there are some people that follow your examples. But the sad thing is they not, and they don't want to because it goes to show you that they not willing to work. They not willing to do whatever they can to fix it. So that means you're actually pulling what they really all about. Cause they ain't about that work. I'm about that work. I do whatever I can to help in our community. But we have to understand that there are some issues that we got to take on that is not popular, but it's hurting us in our community. It's got to be more brothers take on this, and it's got to be more women take on this in our community, and it's got to be often because these men and also these women purifiers, and I'm saying women purifiers. I said men, so I want people to. You didn't say men. I did say men, but we always say men, and rightfully so. But also we gotta say these women purifiers. They are getting away with murder, and they hurting our kids, and also throughout humanity. Some of us gotta stop hiding in the corner and make believe, oh, it's not happening to me. It ain't gonna happen to my son. You don't know that. Only I do go to school and see how these teachers dress. And I'm not saying all women do that now, but they do. And majority of them are married. Then they stupid ass husbands want to take a, oh, my wife ain't do that. She cheat. This is funny. She cheating on you with a little boy. What that would say to you as a man? That you ain't getting the job done? I gotta laugh at it. It's funny to me. But you still want to stay with her, and she letting you know you don't satisfy her no more. She loves little boys. So man, you gotta ask yourself what I'm doing wrong, or she just sick. Sometimes it don't have to be the man. She just sick, but she running to be sick and going to be sick because she said I can get away from it. Lord, I can play a sanity, right? Or I'm in this disease. But with that little boy, he's not getting help. So we get this out. So what we have to do that gotta keep on pushing, and we have to let these little boys know that we care, we love them, we will fight for them. And the ones that molest them, they gotta be held accountable. Men, yes, they do it too. But I'm talking about today, these especially these women, they need to be held accountable too. Don't get frustrated because that happened to me too. So trust me. So what we have to do is Keep on fighting. Take it to the next level. We gotta start. We gotta learn to stop being be hypocritical. And we gotta call it out. We have to. So I'm gonna get off here because the best is yet to come. The underrated dinner and dessert fellowship live will be here less than an hour or a little more than an hour. Don't know yet. It's gonna be between 7 or 7:30. So far, 7 o'clock. If we get closer, maybe 6:55, 6:58, I will change the time to 7:30. So definitely I'm gonna have it 7:30. All right. So it depends. It really depends. I just remember I just got do a few more things, and I know I ain't go right really. So I want to thank you so much to be part of this. And like I said, the link, I said the stories is in the chat. Y'all can go and check it out for yourself. So on that note, thanks for everything. 7 o'clock, 7:30, the fellowship live. But this one, thanks again, family, is Get Oast.